What's up, guys? Crypto Savvy here. I hope everybody's having a fabulous Friday, and I want to wish you all a happy weekend. We're going to take a look at the charts and see if we might be seeing a pump or a dump this weekend and what we might be looking at. I want to remind you guys, leave a comment in the comment section down below for your chance to win a free aluminum Bitcoin sign, one of your choice. All you got to do is make sure you're subscribed to the channel, hit the like button, and leave your comment down below. I'll be picking a random comment on Sunday. Also, there is a free Discord group in the description below the video. Definitely check that out. If you love crypto, you'll love that community. There's also some affiliate links in there, some exchange links that you get bonuses if you sign up for, if you want to try trading. So check it out, and let's get on with the video. All right, guys, as always, I want to start out by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion and my view of the market only. Anyone who's doing any trading or investing in this market, I suggest you do your own due diligence and your own research, as this market is extremely volatile and risky. Also, keep in mind it's still a speculative market. Do not put in more than you're willing to lose. With that being said, make sure you hit the subscribe button on the lower right-hand side of the screen. Tick the notification bell to get notified when I post videos. I do daily updates every single day for you guys, so also, hit the like button and leave your comments in the comment section down below. It really helps the channel out. And let's see what's going on. Looking at Bitcoin on the weekly. I tell you what, before I begin, I want to remind you guys, my wife's page, Ink Your Image, is now up. And she sells beer koozies, coffee mugs, the signs. There's a few different sizes, hats, t-shirts. Definitely check it out. And if there's something different you want on any of this stuff, all you have to do is ask her. She can put anything on it. So let's get back into the charts and see what's going on. So as you guys know, if you've been watching the channel, and if not, I believe that this is a cycle we're in. I believe we're in 2 right now, and I do believe we still have a chance to hit the all-time high this year, as long as we don't drop below the 7,700. If we drop below the 7,700, I think our chances of a new all-time high this year is very limited. So anyways, we're going to take a look at it real quick. And as you guys can see, as you know, we've been watching this here. We're sitting on the 55 EMA. I do believe that's most likely going to hold, guys. But keep in mind, if it doesn't, I think it's just going to extend this accumulation period. If you look back here, we did drop below it. But I showed you guys yesterday. Let's do a measurement of that correction. And if we did a measurement off here to the bottom of that wick, that was a 47% correction. And let's go back over here and see what this one is. This was a 44% correction. So, you know, like I said, we could dip below that 55 EMA, but I do think it's going to hold. And we'll take a look at, this is going to be a quicker video. I'm not going to go into as much detail, but I am going to go into the more short term. I do want to remind you guys, I've been looking at this as a bull flag. I still believe it is. And looking at Bitcoin on the 4-hour. So on the 4-hour, let's take a look at where we're at now. Let me get this here. All right. Right now, I have this falling channel within this wedge here. And just to show you guys where we're at in the wedge. We do have some measured moves of the lower targets. I'm going to take a look at that real quick. And if we look at this whole thing as a big triangle, descending triangle like some think it is, I do not believe that's what we're looking at. Like I said, I still believe it's a bull flag. But if you look at that if we measured that whole move right there, that would be down to about the 4,500. I think that's very unlikely. Unless we break that 7,700, then we could be looking at the lower targets. But the other measured move is measuring this as the triangle and putting it down here. The measured move to that would get us to about the 6,300 range. And that's where I believe we're going, guys, if we break that 7,700 again. I did put in a long, and I'll show you guys where I put it in, with a very, very, very tight stop. And I'll show you why. Let me go back over to let's go back over to January where we bottomed out. And I'm going to show you real quick on the Fibonacci. We had a 75% retracement. That would be, if we look at the bottom over here to where we bottomed out, to this top move, the 75% retracement is right where we hit. We went a little below, but it was almost perfect on there. As you can see, we bounced around the golden pocket area first before going down. Now let's look at where we're at now and look at the same thing. We spread this out a little bit and look at what's going on right now. So we did the same thing and put the fibs on this from the bottom here up to the top. As you can see, we got a bounce off the golden pocket area. I do have this target at 78.73. That's where I put my long in with a very tight stop just to see what happens. I suggest you do your own due diligence. Do not follow my trades. But anyway, that's why I put my long in there. So let's look at our measured moves here. If we're to break up out of this falling channel, that would, if we did that within the next, by today sometime, our target would be the 8,600 range, and then most likely come back, test the top. I do believe that we're most likely going to come down here. We could even get a triple bottom, guys, which would be very bullish if we got a nice bounce there. But if we drop below that, we've already talked about the lower targets. Let's take a look at the bigger targets before we go on to Litecoin. If we're to break up from this symmetrical triangle here, that would get us up to that 93.5 range. If we broke out way over here, and that's, I'm assuming, after this. If we broke out now, that would get us up to the $9,400 range, which is possible, but I don't believe so. I believe we're coming down here first, guys, to at least that 78.70 area. And if we break down from there, the target off of that is, let me put it in there, the 68.80 range. If we were to break down from there, like I said, I don't believe so. I do believe it's possible we get to 7,700 and another bounce, but we'll keep an eye on that, as I do keep you guys updated every single day with a video. That's what I'm looking at now. And if you look at that 78.73, it matches up pretty good with this RSI where we popped out of this channel. We're in this rising wedge. If we were to come down one more test to this top of this channel, that would also line up with that 78.73 area. So that's where I'm at with Bitcoin. Move on to Litecoin and look at what's going on here. If you watched yesterday's video, I had this symmetrical triangle drawn in here. We've tried to pop out of it today and got rejected at the 55 EMA so far. But I do believe it's possible we do break up out of that. And that may happen today. As you guys know, Litecoin usually leads the pack on the bull runs with Bitcoin. So we did a measured move off of it right here. The measured move where we broke out would be around that $65 range, $65.50, which also lines up with the 200 EMA. So that's where I'm looking at it there. And if this does break down, guys, then we could be looking at the $45 to $47 range. I'm going to move this down a little bit. This down. So yeah, about between 45 and 47 if we break down from there. And I also do have a lower target. If we look at this whole move as a flag pull, and this being a bear flag, and we break down over here, that would get us to, put a target in there, right around the 33.25. I don't believe we're going to go that low, guys, and I do believe it's quite possible that we continue up and we break this today and go up, but keep an eye on that. If not, then we most likely go down and break down from here. But like I said, keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on that 55 EMA. And if we also look at the RSI, we had broken down from this wedge, came back, tested it for resistance. This will be the third time. If we break through, that would be that move up that I'm talking about here. And the measured move off that would be the 65.50 area. So I think that's about it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe by clicking the Crypto Savvy logo above my head. Also, don't forget to smash likes and leave your comments to win the free sign. Also, don't forget to check out my wife's webpage and see if you can use any of that. She also accepts Bitcoin. But anyways, thanks for stopping in. Make sure you smash the likes, guys. Leave your comments. I will see you later. Take it easy.